The E-1 visa allows citizens of certain countries that conduct significant business activities with the United States to live and work legally there. It is designed for people who carry out substantial trade between individuals and firms in the United States and the country of which they are citizens. The E-1 visa has certain important requirements that most other business immigration visas do not, and I'll explain them all in this video. I am Marcos Bravo, and I'm going to tell you all you need to know about the E-1 visa. The E-1 visa is formally known as the E-1 Treaty Traders Visa. The traders part is easy. I already mentioned that the visa is for individuals who conduct a large amount of business activities involving partners in the United States. It is the treaty part that is important here. Eligibility for the E-1 visa program is limited to citizens of countries that have concluded an E-1 treaty with the United States. You can check the link in the description for a full list of eligible countries for E-1 visas. So if you're not a citizen of an E-1 treaty country, unfortunately, that's where your E-1 journey ends. There are no provisions for ignoring or skipping this requirement. But if you're eligible, then you have to meet these requirements among others. The work you do must meet the USCIS understanding of trade and be done at a substantial level. The trade must be primarily between the United States and the treaty country. The applicants must be essential to the success of the company. Bear in mind that the subject of the trade involved can go beyond the physical goods we usually think of when we hear that word. For the purpose of the E-1 visa, trade can include economic activities that don't involve exchange of physical goods. For example, the transaction and payments resulting from a financial consultancy or an IT development team in a treaty country with clients in the US also constitute qualifying trade activities. As you can see, some of these terms have a lot of room for interpretation. For example, what does substantial mean? And how do you prove that you are essential to the success of a company? These terms and standards of the earlier mentioned requirements are vague, and E-1 guidelines do not come with a precise definition because each application is judged on its own merits. A volume of trade that is considered substantial in one case may not be in another because of the variety of circumstances involved. This is an area where working with an immigration attorney who can properly advise you throughout the whole process is a huge help. Experienced immigration professionals can help to make sure that your application satisfies the demands of the program. There are also lots of required documents and administrative processes to deal with, and each one has the potential to complicate the application process even further if not done correctly. Handling all of this by yourself comes with risks. If you're looking for an immigration professional to help you out, let us know. We work with over 1,000 partners and attorneys, and we'll be happy to refer you to a trusted member of our network. This way, you can be sure you're getting the best level of care and support for your E-1 visa application. Now let's move to another very important requirement for the E-1 visa, a business plan. The business plan is among the most essential parts of any application package, and it's a great chance for you to strengthen your application. How? By providing details about every aspect of the business, its size, growth potential, economic impact, and more. A business plan gives you a chance to convince the USCIS official reviewing your application that supporting your activities and allowing them to continue is in the economic interest of the United States. While there's never a guarantee that your application will be approved, it's simply a fact that a well-written professional business plan not only puts your business activities in the best possible light, but carefully aligns your activities with the goal of the visa program. We here at Journey have written over 25,000 business plans for business endeavors of all kinds. This expertise and experience working in over 180 industries means that we can craft a custom business plan just for you. Journey itself is the successful product of a business venture established under a visa program to create jobs in the United States. So we know exactly what aspiring entrepreneurs with cross-border ambitions need. So if you're considering the E-1 visa as a path forward for your ambitions, reach out and talk to us today.